von element attack with that element to do extra damage. It's the opposite of strong elements. Attacking with those elements will have a reduced effect. Nullify indicates that many times attacking with that elements will have no effect at all. And you should never use absorb elements. You'll be doing the enemy a favor by restoring their strength. If the attribute text is nearer to blue, that effect on that attribute will be small. The closer the text is to white, the greater the effect of that attribute will be. What would you like to know? Okay, das ist aber sehr komisch. Recording dropped items. Information about the items dropped by an enemy will not be recorded until the item has actually dropped. In order to complete this information, you often have to stay in area committing monster genocide until you obtain the item. What would you like to know? Ja, das werde ich aber nicht alles machen, mein lieber Freund, weil das ist ein bisschen zu blöd. Did you learn what you needed to? Jupp, auch wenn ich das eigentlich alles schon wusste, na gut. Hat euch den Walkthrough. So, gucken wir uns noch ein bisschen hier um. Gucken, ob wir irgendwas noch klauen können oder so. Zufälligerweise. Ne, hier waren wir ja schon drin, glaube ich. So. Oh. Aha. Na, geht's nicht lang? Dann geht's nicht raus. Ach, hier geht's bestimmt raus, oder? Nee, hä? Nicht geklappt, oder? Oder hier? Ah! Okay. Die sind jetzt zum Kunden, sehr schön. Please be mindful of your position before the matches. Die sagt man ja schon. Ah, kann man auch, das sagt man schon. Was haben wir hier? Hallo! Thank goodness that the prince has returned to his old self. Ding, ding. Könnt ihr froh sein, dass ich das euch gemacht habe, ha? Ihr Typen und Typinnen. Hallo, kann ich hier was looten? Nein, kann ich nicht. Ishitari Master. You there, how about a quick game? If you win, a prize awaits you. Can you play? Ja. Would you like to hear the rules? Ja, natürlich. This is a game called Ishitori. Ishitori is a game in which you take turns moving stones from this pile. Ah, the one who takes the final stone loses. Each turn you can take as many as 3 stones, but you must always take at least 1 stone. If you haven't made the choice before the time limit, you'll be forced to take whatever you have your hand on. If you want to quit, just push cancel during your turn. Well then, take your position. Okay, ich glaube dafür werde ich mal eben kurz doch den Walkthrough zur Rate ziehen. Play 12.000. Ach, ich kann nur 2 kaufen von der, tust du dann. Okay, und das hat Mini-Side-Quest. Tell the beginning of the Spirit of the Moon. It's an Ishitori game. Also on the second floor, you can play a game called Ishitori against an old man for some nice prizes. Winning is easier said than done without the right plan, however. Here's a great strategy from Zero Heal on the Game Facts board. Always count from 5 and add 4, then and make him start first, taking a sum of 4 stones between the 2. Okay. Naja, mal gucken. Wir müssen das Fenster verschieben. So. Okay. There are 30 stones in that jar. Would you like to go first? Nein. Then let's begin. I take 1. Aha, okay. Ach, scheiße. Oh Gott, das ist ja Mist hier. Take 1. 3, 17, 3, 13, 2, 11, 9, 3, 6, 1, 5, 3, 2. Ach du Arsch! Weck dich. Ach, das ist ja unfair mit Time, übelsten Zeitlimit. 2-3 Sekunden nur. Mirrorigami, Mentoring, Beginner TP, good for class. Ich toll, Title for class. Naja, das weiß ich nicht unbedingt das Zeug, also. Ich hasse solche Minispiele. Anyway, could continue, go to the action. Okay, ich will erst mit den Leuten einreden hier. Hast du da irgendwas zu sagen? It's not easy being a sentry, you know. Huh? You want to hear about the spirit? Why would I know about that kind of thing? Go ask the people in the sorcery laboratory. Oh, wait. I think I have heard a legend like that somewhere now. Oh, mein Hausweinbild. Once upon a time in the area unlike ours, when no monsters roamed the land, throughout the world there were evil men working to spread their poison. They intended to use their poison to control the entire world. Das Miasma oder was? The spirit of the moon, in order to prevent that from happening, descended from the heavens. The light of the moon was the source of the spirit's power, but on the night of a new moon, the spirit was captured by the evil men. Those evil men were acting under orders from the knights of distant lands. What happened next? I can't remember how the rest of it goes. Sorry. Okay, das ist anscheinend jetzt diese komische Sidequest da, von der Dorf gesprochen hat. Naja. Okay, jetzt machen wir erstmal so, normal weiter. You want to hear a little about books? Yeah. For you all, there are 3 types of books you need to worry about. First, Ogi texts, which detail the usage of Ogi for swordsmen. Second, spell books, which contain new spells for sorcerers. Finally, research books, which are used primarily by summoners. Occasionally, such books are imbued with magical energy and can be used as weapons. That's about all you need to know. Naja. Ich finde es ein bisschen bescheuert, wie er mit dem Buch dazu haut, aber na gut. Love between elves and humans will always end in sorrow. The elven gathering is proof enough. They say that lots of couples were forcibly torn apart. The elves have gathered all of their people together in a place called Ymir, Falls of Mirror Water. I guess they must have had some reason for doing it. For I don't even remember how many decades now Midgard has been researching this new power based on sorcery. Combining magic and technology, I think they called it Magitech for short. Willkommen in Final Fantasy 6. Magitech. Oh mein Gott. Wenn da so einfach große braune Roboter rumlaufen, müssen wir ja voran, ne? They said it was all for the purpose of allowing humans to control the power of sorcery or something. Magitech. Oh mein Gott, was zur Hölle. Ups, da war noch eins. Habe ich mit der schon geredet? Was ist das hier? Achso, nee, mit der haben wir schon geredet. Okay, oh, sie. Ja, du siehst richtig. Hallo. Ja, die sagen auch immer alles selbe. Hallo, Dude. Was ist das? War? Even though people talk about this war all the time, it had nothing to do with us. Yeah. Still, peace really starts to get boring after a while. Du bist mir ganz dicht im Kopf, du dumme Tusse. Das ist echt, du bist nicht mal ganz dicht im Kopf. Die reden wird langweilig, ich will mich besterben. Ja. Naja. Hallo. This is the library. Ja, das hätte ich nicht gedacht. Don't you think the elves are frightened of the possibility of mankind using sorcery? It all comes down to the fact that there are more humans around. They need that advantage. Kann ich irgendwas? Forbidden magic. Of the many forms of magic in this world. Oh, ach scheiße. Jetzt muss ich das nochmal lesen. Ja, bla 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 bla. Ja, ist ja gut. Ist ja gut, so nochmal. Forbidden magic. Of the many forms of magic in this world, there exist some forbidden spells and rituals that were sealed away in ancient times. One of these is the sacrificial form of sorcery. By converting one's very life energy into magical energy, it was possible to unleash a single crushing explosion. By casting a magical barrier just before releasing the energy, one could compress and amplify the magic as well as increasing control of its range. Was this developed only in the interest of offensive power, or was it to prevent the user from harming those around them? The answer is still unclear. Okay, let's hear. Languages of the Ancient Civilizations, Volume 1. During the era of the ancient civilizations, there were two languages becoming use. One is known as the superior ancient language. The more ancient of the two languages is it believed to have emerged between 10,000 and 100,000 years ago. The other language is called the common tongue. The current structure and vocabulary of our language is built upon the latter. Further, words from both languages have been seen used in conjunction as observed in the carvings on countless slates. Verstand ich nicht ganz genau, aber na gut. Restorative techniques. The primary aim of sorcery has always been offensive in nature. However, there are claims that a miraculous restorative power also exists. While sorcery is based on one's inherent magical power, this restorative power is said to borrow power from nature and the gods. However, its existence has not yet been confirmed. Okay, was hat das zu bedeuten nun? Keine Ahnung. Geh aus dem Weg, du scheiß NPC. Ich hasse dich und deine Familie. Moon and stars. There are two moons in our sky. The larger is Silverland, the smaller is Fetter Allah. Ach, schau mal einer an! Das kommt mir doch irgendwie aus Tales of Symphonia bekannt vor, huh? They both orbit our planet in distinct paths. While Silverland's lunar cycle is 35 days, Fetter Allah has a lunar cycle for 32 days. Wird das wirklich Fetter Allah ausgesprochen? Fetter Allah wahrscheinlich, oder? Naja. Due to the peculiar gravitational, keine Ahnung, fields generated by the twin moons, there are countless meteors suspended in the space between them. Unfortunately, das kann ich eben komischerweise aussprechen, das Wort. The meteors are impossible to see with the naked eye and can only be observed by a telescope. Okay. Das wird einfach noch nicht in Tales of Symphonia später noch eine Rolle spielen, aber das kommt irgendwann später mal, weil vorher kommt sowieso noch Tales of Destiny und Tales of Eternia, aber naja, aber das dauert sowieso noch, bis wir das erzählt euch haben, das Spiel hier, Phantasia. Je mehr wird das Spiel jetzt ausgesprochen, je mehr, glaube ich, ne? Forest of Mirror Water is a huge lake with a sprawling forest growing up around it. You should go see it at least once. Ja, später irgendwann mal, wenn ich gehört habe oder so. New Age Musicum. This castle BGM really needs some start from the new generation. Was zur Hölle? It's got to be more like this. What the hell? Nochmal so näher Break the Fourth Wall oder so. Truly, the castle music should have the solemn, serious tone. This is how it means to be. What the hell? Das ist jetzt nicht die Kopf. Immer diese komischen Leute, die von der Wand durchbrechen müssen. Mann, ey. For some reason, the Alps are strongly opposed for the opposed with a friendly alliance